Boitumelo. Thank you so much for joining us. Because of time, I think I have already given them a brief of you and what you are going to be talking about, so you may go in. Cool. Yeah, you can start now.
Hi everyone, once again. As mentioned, I'm Boitumelo Makousu from the Latitudes Online team. Please pardon the noise, there's a bit of production that is happening on my side. But yeah, otherwise, so basically for today, I'm not sure what Tiffo has communicated this far, but I'm just basically going to tell you more about what's Latitudes and the work that we do. And at the moment, we have three main focuses, which is our online platform, RMB Latitudes there, and the Latitude Center for the Arts, which is a physical space based in Johannesburg. I think so on your slide, you may go to the first slide. Yeah, that's perfect. So yes, as mentioned, Latitudes Online is an e-commerce platform dedicated to showing and selling contemporary works from artists, whether gallery presented, independent artists within Africa and the diaspora. So our main mission is to create a dynamic and online diversified community that allows the platform to give opportunity to independent artists, galleries, independent curators, and also art enthusiasts in terms of having rich content that is dedicated to editorial, but also teaching people more about art and creating narration and curatorial stance with our people. So far we have an amazing reach, which is quite global as today, and our business has started from Tweet. That's two of my directors, Gary and Roberto. We can go on to the next slide if you don't mind. So yeah, as mentioned, we see ourselves as a platform where all different role players within the creative industry plays a role. And we see ourselves as an archive or a platform whereby it's centralized information and people are able to also come through and ask us anything related to the art industry. So what happens is, at the moment, we have different exhibitor memberships that happen within our platform, where we have organizations and galleries who have the opportunity to showcase what they have in physical place and how they could also sell works through our platform. We also have a special membership curated and built for only curators, whereby we are also supporting curatorial work and also have a project collaborating with RMB, which is also referred to as Curator Lab, where each and every year we take 10 young curators, whether established or are looking for ways to upskill themselves and develop their curatorial voice within contemporary arts. And they go through a few weeks of mentorship and working through proposals to create their own online show. And then we also have membership opportunities for independent artists who are not necessarily presented by any gallery, to showcase their work and give them an opportunity to not only show their works within Africa, but also to be able to broaden their audience on a global platform. So what our online platform also provides to anyone that's part of the community is a centralized content management system and limit artists and being able to show their visibility, not only in the physical, but also on the online platform. And then there's other structures or features that are included within our memberships, but also allows us to engage with the platform and engage with what Latitudes is able to provide. I think on your side, if you move to slide that has RMB.
Next one.
Yeah, it's going to be the next one. So, as mentioned previously, at the moment, I could say we are established as like the three parts where I mentioned first we have the online platform and then we have RMB Latitudes Art Fair that is taking place at Shepston Gardens. And then this year, 2024, we had our fair taking place from the 24th until the 26th of May, which is a space for everyone to actually immerse themselves in, celebrating arts from Africa, and also through our special projects, we are also able to have in some of the international galleries coming to Shepston Gardens and having a platform to communicate and share more art from not only South Africa but throughout the world. So the fair next year, I would advise for anyone that hasn't been able to immerse themselves with the experience to block in your diaries for next year, 2025, between the 23rd to 25th of May, which is, I did add a few images just to give more sense of like physically how it looks like. With the image that's currently showing this, there is like a space for talks where we facilitate some conversations, and then with the next image, it also just gives you an aerial view of how what Shepston Gardens look like. It is quite magical forest, and it would be a very good opportunity for anyone who's interested to actually come and immerse themselves inside the space. I think we can move on from there. So yeah, those are just like a few images to show you how our space looks like, and during the art fair time, how that comes about. And then lastly, we have the Latitude Center for the Arts, which is a multi-purpose exhibition space based in Johannesburg within Shepston Gardens. So this year is the first year officially of having the space open, and this is also like a platform apart from what we have online to have artists who are interested in showcasing their works to participate in the shows that we have. Our first initial exhibition that we had last year was a women-focused exhibition that kind of opened the space and allowed us to create a narrative within the physical space itself. And then this year we had another show that recently came to an end, titled Called Other Paradoxes, also dedicated to female artists. As our company is also female-led, it's also like quite strong narrative for us as Latitudes to always keep the momentum into aspiring female artists and female creators, and always have a platform to share their voices within the space itself. So yeah, as mentioned, there are those three components of where we are at the planning period. I think several a few things that you mentioned through our communications is that you wanted to share how for emerging artists at this platform particularly would aspire to creators, is that we not only do we show you how or where your works could be, that it's also important for an artist or an emerging artist to profile them in a way that creates accessibility. And I think as Latitudes, not only do we have a physical space, but we also have an online space that creates that openness and global audience to be able to have works that are accessible, but also hear from new voices that are out there with Africa or South Africa, and it's always good. I would advise an emerging artist to see what opportunities that we allow and how they could upscale and grow their works or their development as a whole as an artist. So I think Latitudes is also that point of reference to grow, to nurture, but also see how we can balance between online and physical aspect of art, essentially. And then, yeah, I think, so I'm not sure what else you'd like for me to add, but I'm also very open to answer any questions that could come about. Yeah.
Do we have any questions for Ms. Makousu? No questions. Okay, Boitumelo, thank you so much for your participation. This has been quite an insightful presentation, and I actually like how the last presentation is Ulwethu de Force's work, who was just the previous speaker now, talking on, again, professional practice. Thank you so much for taking time out of your calendar to speak to us today.
Thank you so much, really appreciate it, and have a lovely day.